because I'm always amazed at how they can keep the elephants like tame, because these are 3-ton elephants. So I went and I researched, well, how is it that the elephants just stay so calm? And when an elephant is born, what they do is they take a chain, they put it right around the elephant's leg, and they tether it to a stake in the ground. And as a baby elephant tries to pull and pull, it can't pull that stake out of the ground. Now, obviously, the elephant becomes 1 ton, 2 tons, 3 tons. It can easily pull that stake out of the ground, but it learned early on that no matter what it would do, it couldn't pull the stake out of the ground, so it just quit trying. And I think the limiting beliefs is what happens like in our life. We get comfortable. Can we really have it all? I believe that. I just don't think we can have it all at once. But I was always amazed at that. And then, you know, I checked out this one story that was really interesting. You can look it up. In the 80s, what they did in the desert is they had an experiment called the biodome. And in this biodome, some of y'all know what I'm talking about, in the biodome, they created a perfect environment. They wanted people to be able to live in this biodome for 6 months, a year, eternity. It was a perfect environment, so they had everything that they wanted, and they could survive, and they were self-sufficient. And then something interesting happened. All the trees that were in the biodome all grew up to a certain height, and then they all fell over. All the trees fell over. And the scientists were like baffled. They were like, why would this happen? And they had no idea why. If you all come up with the answer, I'll give you a free book, all right? Just a little bit. That's right. Hey, like I said, you all are athletes. All right, why? Why did the trees fall over? Yes, sir.
In that environment, there was no wind to stress the trees, and confident they were stronger, so they reached a certain point.
So, you know, usually you're not supposed to get the answer right off the bat. Forgot, I'm obviously dealing with a really intelligent crowd. Think about it. That was very nice. I got to pay more attention. See, I'm a circle. There's no wind at all in the biodome. And the way that the trees get strong is with the wind. You're never going to go out there and see a tree just holding stiff. The tree moves with the wind. We got to move with the punch that's going to be in life. And the way that the roots get strong is with the wind. If there's no wind, if there's no adversity in our life, we can't get better. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to go through this week and have a whole bunch of bad stuff that happens to me or make bad decisions. I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. But it's the only way in order to get better. That's the thing I always found amazing. It's the only way to get better. And so when I talk about mental toughness, I try to sell people on it. Why do you need to be mentally tough? And I've only been able to come up with one answer. The importance of mental toughness really comes to this. All right, everybody, 10 seconds for everybody. No, 20 seconds for everybody's attention. I know we can do that. All right, ready? All right, go. It all comes back to it only takes one. It takes one person to make all the difference in our lives. It takes one moment to make all the difference in our lives. And we just have no idea when that moment or who that person is going to be. We think it might be that big sale, but it probably isn't. It's probably that one person that's going to tell 5 or 6 people about you. It takes one. And what happens?